Be aware of online sextortion. That's the message tonight from the Potsdam Police Department as it gives a community presentation at the Potsdam Civic Center. Sextortion is the threatening of releasing sexual images of someone in order to get more images or even money. It can lead to death by suicide, and that has happened at least twice in St. Lawrence County with teens Shylin Dixon and Riley Bassford. To spread awareness, tonight the Potsdam Police Department is speaking with the community to tell students and parents that sextortion is real and everyone needs to be aware of it.
The biggest thing is we just want to educate everyone, our youth, the older generations. With this type of crime, it will always continue. And overall, we as law enforcement feel that the best way to deter this crime from happening further is through education and raising awareness.
The talk started up about a half hour ago. The lieutenant says local, county, state, and federal law enforcement have seen a significant increase in the number of cases of sextortion.